If you're looking for something to maybe spice up the outdoors of your house, if you're looking for something that will do a great job, maybe as Christmas lights, this is from the XMCOSY Plus company. You've seen the LED light strips at other stores. This one is a smart set of lights, multiple colors, and they're RGB. So you can use them to sync with phone music. You can have them timered to turn automatically on and off. You can have dynamic lighting, and you can set every single bulb to its own color. It looks to be 30 bulbs and 96 feet. So that means there's a bulb every 3 feet along the line here. So there is the box, and looks like it's fully assembled, which is already better than some of the other lights. Now, just looking at these, they're not removable. So the bulbs themselves looks like they're fused in here. They do have a little fixture on every single one. It looks like you could screw these horizontally. See that little hole there? They've actually thought ahead and give you something to screw into. So if you wanted to put this up against the eaves, you could do that. The other cool thing is you can actually run it on a wire. So if you have a guide wire, you see how it's got a little hook? You can hook this over a guide wire. I'm liking that feature already. I'm just looking at how they've looped this up. There is the main power connector for it here. I don't know if this is outdoor rated, but it's looking like it is. 24 volt output and 1.5 amp max. So my math somewhere in there is around 50, 60 watts, or 50 watts, I guess you would be. So not an incredible amount of power draw, but that's great. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. It is non-polarized plug too. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here. We're going to let them fire up. I'll push the button and hey, we've got light. So they're all white. And again, my studio is super bright. So this says nothing about these lights, depending on their brightness. I'll have to do a test outside. I like the way that the orbs here kind of facet the light. They're almost like a diamond's shape. Like they've cut them into multiple facets here to let the light go around, but it's not objectionable. Like you're not staring into a bright light bulb the whole time. So that's kind of cool. So you're going to get some zip ties. You're going to get some cable and cord connections. You are going to get a couple, it looks like, additional LED modules. So it does look like they come apart eventually. So you get a couple spares of those. That's really nice to have. Power supply button here. So it does have voice control. Oh, there we go. They're blinking red now. So let me go ahead and bring the app up. We're going to go ahead and install the app. Press and hold the controller for 5 seconds. I'm just looking at the maximum wattage that it says that these are going to run at is 36 watts and IP65 waterproofing. So that's good. That's for dust and water. So that's going to handle being outside left in the rain. You're not going to have any issues. Working temperature is -4 to 104. I need to confirm the number of lights in the strand, so we're doing that initial setup here. So the number of lights in this strand for me is 30 that we have. And then usually on these, we can set different colors. There you go. So now it's dancing that color around. You can have the lotus flowers. So this is green and blue that's cycling in here. Those are all the standard scenes that you have. This is pretty common. Different moods that you have, and then you have a DIY. So this is what I did the other day to create that effect. And so I can pick the individual color. Okay, so I've actually made my own chasing colors here. They're going way too fast, so I would want to edit that one. And there we go. Okay, so now it's, if you want to have the cops at your house, you just do the red, white, and blue. And you can set that up. But you can see how this works. Maybe you have a favorite sports team. Maybe you have a favorite color. I can pick different colors on here, so I can set all the lights to blue. My son Maverick's favorite color is green. This would be like perfect Green Lantern. You can also set the brightness down. So this is at the lowest level of brightness. And then at the highest level of brightness, this is what green looks like. So Alexa, set the string lights to red. Boom, there it goes. We got red lights. Alexa, set the string lights to white. Alexa, set the string lights to 1% brightness. So that's the lowest level of brightness you get. Alexa, set the string lights to 100% brightness. There we go. So that's back up to 100% brightness. You know, rainbow modes, other specialty modes, you could use the app, but there you go. You can control this with your voice assistant. The other cool thing, it does work with the Google voice assistant, but you can actually do interesting things if you set up routines. But that's from the XM Cozy Company. I can't wait to go put these outside.